Hello friends, in the previous unit we have studied linear programming problem, its mathematical formulation and methods to solve linear programming problem such as graphical method, algebraic method, simplex method and two-phase method. Today we are going to see one of the application of linear programming problem known as transportation model. So what is transportation model? It deals with shipping or transporting the commodity, that is product, from source, or it may be known as origin, to destination. So consider the definition of transportation model. Let there are m sources denoted by S1, S2, Sm, and these are characterized by supply or capacities A1, A2, Am respectively. Also let there are n destinations denoted by D1, D2, Dn, and these destinations are characterized by demand or requirement denoted by B1, B2, Bn respectively. So the general transportation problem is given by following network. Transportation problem we are going to shortly denote it by TP. So there are m sources S1, S2, etc. Sm. These are the m sources. These sources having supply A1, A2, etc. Am respectively. So this is nothing but supply. Now there are n destinations. We denote them by D1, D2, etc. Dn, and they are characterized by demand B1, B2, etc. Bn. So this is demand. These sources and destinations are shown by nodes or vertices in graphs. Now the sources are linked to destination by arcs. So the source S1 is linked to destination D1, D2, Dn, etc. by arc. These arcs are nothing but routes linking source to destination. So from every source there is a route to destination. So these arcs SIDJ these are nothing but routes linking sources to destinations. This is source SI to destination DJ. So if you say S1 D1, it link the source S1 to D1, etc. These arcs, every arc carry two pieces of information. For example, this arc carry C11, X11. So every arc carries two pieces of information. What is meant by CIJ? CIJ is nothing but cost of shipping one unit of product from source SI to destination DJ. And what is XIJ? XIJ is number of units of product to be shipped or transported from source SI to destination DJ. So what is aim? The objective of this is nothing but find the values of unknowns, that is decision variables Xij, which will minimize the transportation cost satisfying the supply and demand restrictions. So this network of transportation problem can be expressed in terms of table, and that is our general transportation table. So consider a general transportation table that gives us the mathematical formulation of transportation problem. So a general transportation problem table is as follows. On this side there are sources. So sources are denoted by S1, S2 and so on Sm. On this side there are destinations, and destinations are denoted by D1, D2 and dot dot up to Dn. These these sources have supply, whereas these destination have demand. So S1 has supply, suppose A1, S2 has supply A2, and so on. Sm has supply Am. Similarly, the destination D1 has demand B1, B2, and so on, Bn. The cost of shipping 1 unit of product from S1 to D1 is denoted by C11. The cost of shipping 1 unit of product from source S1 to D2 is denoted by C12, and so on. So this will be C1n. Continue in that manner. It gives us the total transportation table. Here it will be CM1, CM2, and so on, CMN. So Cij denote the cost of shipping or transporting 1 unit of product from source Si to destination Dj. This X11 gives number of units of product to be shipped from source S1 to D1. Or what is X12? Number of units of product to be transported from source S1 to destination D2, and so on. So here will be X1n. Similarly, we will complete the table X22, X2n, and so on, XM1, XM2, XMN. Here we are going to do the sum. Here it is summation Ai. I is equal to 1 to m, and on this side we have summation Bj. J runs from 1 to n. So this is our total transportation table. So now we write down this as a LPP, mathematical formulation of transportation as a LPP. So our first is, what is the objective function? Objective function is minimize the total transportation cost. So what is transportation cost? See here, for 1 unit of transport, the cost is C11, and how many units are transport? X11. So how much cost will be required? Total cost will be, for this cell it is C11, X11. Similarly C12, X12, and then add the total, that is total cost, and that we want to minimize. So what is our objective function? Objective function is minimize the total transportation cost Z, which is equal to C11 X11 plus C12 X12 plus so on, plus C1n X1n plus C21 X21 plus C22 X22 plus dot 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 plus C2n X2n plus, and lastly Cm1 Xm1 plus Cm2 Xm2 plus dot 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 plus Cmn Xmn. So this is the total cost of transportation, and we want to minimize it. So this is our objective function. The second thing, find the constraints. So subject to constraints, there are two constraints. The first one related to supply constraints, and the second one related to demand constraint. So what are the supply constraints? The supply constraints are X11 plus X12 plus so on, X1n is equal to A1, X21 plus X22 plus X2n is equal to A2, continuing Xm1 plus Xm2 plus so on, Xmn is equal to Am. So these are the supply constraints. Then there are also demand constraints. So what are demand constraints? Demand constraints are X11 plus X21 plus so on plus xm1 is equal to b1. Similarly, x12 plus x22 plus so on xm2 is equal to b2. And lastly, continuing in this manner, we will get x1n plus x2n plus etc. up to xmn is equal to bn. So these are demand constraints. And lastly, the non-negativity constraint, that is xij greater than or equal to 0 for all I and j. This is non-negativity restriction. So this shows that a transportation problem is nothing but a linear programming problem having objective function, that is minimize the total transportation cost and subject to constraints which depends on supply and demand constraint and non-negativity restriction xij greater than or equal to 0 for all I and j. This LPP can be simply written in symbolic form using summation sign. So we can write it as mathematically. The transportation problem becomes minimize z is equal to summation I is equal to 1 to m, j is equal to 1 to n, cij xij subject to constraints summation xij j running from 1 to n is equal to ai, I is equal to 1 to m. These are supply constraints. And summation xij I running from 1 to m is equal to bj, j runs from 1 to n, and these are demand constraints. And lastly, non-negativity restriction xij greater than or equal to 0 for all I and j. So this is total mathematical formulation of transportation problem. It has objective function subject to the constraints and non-negativity restriction. So every transportation problem is a linear programming problem.